Starting out in a child's today so we can get the quads to open up and the low back to release as we rest that forehead nice and lowly. You might put it on your arms if it doesn't come down. And find your nice big breath. We'll just take a few moments to breathe deeply. Finding your very biggest inhale and your very biggest exhale. Belly button moves away from the spine on the inhale. Think of pressing your belly against your legs, and then exhale, pull the belly up away from the legs. Belly button to spine. So expanding your abdominal wall outward on the inhale, and pulling it back in on the exhale. And keep that big belly breath. Feel that same expansion across the back of your body. Big breath on the inhale into the shoulders, the backs of the ribs. On the exhale, compress that rib cage. Intentionally move all the ribs inward. Big expansion. And big compression. All right, when we breathe like this, we really open things up from the inside, and it's such a wonderful massage for your, not only the musculature of your back and your torso, but also your organs. With each exhale, could you let go of a little bit more tension in your body? And start to walk your hands forward, but keep your hips low on your heels. So even though your hands are going forward, your hips are still moving back. Take a moment to notice how that feels in the back of your body. Okay, you're getting this nice opening from your shoulders all the way down to your low back. And maybe really press down into your fingertips and lift your palms, lift your elbows, and remember to make a little picture frame around your ears. It's okay, always moving very intentionally the shoulder blades away from the ears. Breathe here. Maybe even peeling the armpits a little bit more open by moving your elbows out away from each other. Maybe using those fingertips to push the floor a little bit away, move the hips back more firmly. So just kind of opening up your chest and your upper body and the fronts of your shoulders here. One more big breath in. And one last big exhale. And then let's bring it up to hands and knees. All right, let's do some cat-cows just to get some mobility in the spine. Rolling the heart forward on the inhale. Pressing the floor away, exhale. Find a nice wavy movement in your spine. Okay, get a little side to side with it. Get a little rolly with it. Find some space between the side ribs. And then find a nice flat back. Let's get the right leg out behind. Bend that knee. Point the toe up at the ceiling. So we'll start to just wake up that glute. If we're going to use our legs in a standing posture today, we need that glute to be awakened. So we'll start to tiptoe the right big toe toward the sky. Tiptoe, tiptoe. And it's a tiny little movement in the right knee, but let's make it even tinier. Wrap your belly button into your spine. Whew, that movement just got really tiny, but you're feeling it in your glutes. So keep going, keep breathing. Okay, belly button is lifting in toward the spine. The right hip is internally rotated. So the right hip doesn't actually lift here, only the knee. Okay, next time you lift that right toe, hold and breathe. Wrap the right hip under, lift that belly button. Extend the leg, keep breathing. Extend the left arm forward, keep reaching and breathing. Push the floor away, really waking up your core here and the back line of your body. So notice the back line is lifting that heavy arm and leg. The front is pushing the floor away. Take a moment for your last breath as you meditate on the relationship between the strength in the front and back of the body. And then let it all go. Tuck your toes, down dog. Okay, it's our first down dog, so let's just walk it out and be really gentle and have no expectations with it. So knees are bending generously. Notice any tension in your calves or your hamstrings. This is a nice place to feel that. And allow the armpits to open generously toward the floor. And then as you're ready, let's bring it back down to hands and knees. And we'll do the left side, okay? Left leg out behind. Wrap that hip under, so make sure the left hip never actually lifts up. The belly button is super glued towards your spine. And lift the knee, lift the knee. Okay, really honing in on that glute. If you get a cramp, just straighten the leg. Keep breathing, lift, 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 and then let's hold. Wrap everything up and in. Belly button in, left hip under. Could we send the knee a little higher? How about keep everything you have? Just extend the leg nice and long. Shoot out through that left big toe. Reach forward with the right hand. Hold and breathe. Okay, think about that front to back balance. The front of the body pushes everything down. The back of the body lifts everything up. And in the middle, your belly button is pulling to your spine. One more big breath in here. Exhale, bring it down. Tuck your toes. Down dog. Shake it out. All right. With your inhale, heart moves forward. We'll find a long plank shape. Remember that your knees can always be down here in a plank, no problem. And with your exhale, walk to your hands and fold. Inhale here, come on up. Exhale here, nice little chair squat, just as low as you want to go. Put a little squeeze between your knees, please. And inhale to stand, exhale to fold. Your palms are down. Inhale back through your plank. Possibly your knees are involved. With your exhale, come all the way down. One very nice cobra here. On your inhale, pull your big heart forward. Shine it through your shoulders. And exhale. You can come up through hands and knees if you like. Down dog. Walk it out. Let's just take a couple more vinyasas like that just to get ourselves moving, okay? You can always skip the vinyasas if you need to or take it really slow because you already know where we're going. So let's do that again. Heart moves forward on the inhale. Exhale, walk to your hands and fold. Roll it up, inhale. Sit into your chair, exhale. Inhale to stand. Exhale to fold. Palms down, inhale for your plank. Exhale all the way down. Inhale for cobra. Exhale, down dog. Shake it out here. Think of trying to move the right and left sides of the body together in your down dog as you begin to really wake it up and align it. One more little vinyasa, please. Inhale here, heart forward. Exhale, walk to your hands and fold. Inhale, roll it up. As you exhale, could you sit a little bit lower into this chair, just maybe an inch more. Inhale to standing. And exhale, you're folding. Palms are down, plank. Exhale all the way down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. All right. Walk it out. Let's take 5 or 6 breaths in this down dog. So we're a little bit warm here. Notice that the heels can move downward even if they don't come all the way down. And the kneecaps can move upward away from the heels. So there's a little partnership there. Heels down, kneecaps up. And we have the elbows moving in toward each other. And so are the thumbs. The thumbs are slightly squeezing in toward each other. Hands press forward, feet press back. All right, always helps to run through the down dog checklist. Let's keep moving, guys. Inhaling here, get your right leg up and out behind you. As you exhale, send that right knee forward, slowly scoop it underneath you and see if you can seamlessly step the foot on the floor. If it didn't work, don't worry. We'll try it again. Inhaling here, reach up for your crescent lunge. Okay, exhaling here, lean your heart forward, reach your hands back. I want you to come up on your left tippy toe. Just like that. Inhale, rock back into your crescent lunge, heart up, strong legs moving together. Exhale, shift your weight forward, reach back, come up on that left tippy toe. One more time, big breath in, crescent lunge. Exhale, this time take a leap of faith, shift your weight forward and hover in the air. Warrior 3. Maybe one more big breath in here. And exhale, drop it to that crescent lunge. Okay, inhaling here, reach hands up. Think of squeezing your legs together here. And exhale, all hands down, back to down dog. Couple breaths just to notice how you feel and shake it off. Vinyasa, inhale here, heart forward. Exhale, maybe hop or step to your hands. You might want to choose. Okay, explore and fold. Inhale, roll it up. Exhale, sit really low into your chair. Okay, check it out. As you inhale, come up on your tippy toes. Keep your hips low. Reach your hands back. Whew. I balanced myself out of balance. Okay, back to the chair. Inhale, reach up. Drop your heels. We're going back there, guys. Exhale, tippy toes, reach back. Back to your chair. One more time. Nice, getting the legs nice and awakened. Okay, back to your chair. Inhale, back up to standing. Exhale, fold it. Legs are warm. Okay, palms are down. Inhale to plank. You might want to hop or step. Use the side. Exhale all the way down. Inhale for that cobra. This time maybe the fingers come wider. You pull the heart forward more. Exhale, let it go. Down dog. Okay, 5 or 6 breaths here. Walk out your dog. Know that you can always take a break from down dog by dropping your knees and just kind of taking it easy. All right, friends. Ready for the other side? Inhale here, left leg up and out behind. Exhale, left knee forward. Glide it so that it just lands between your hands. It's okay if it didn't work. We'll try it again. Inhale here, reaching up for your crescent lunge. Think of peeling open the front of your body. Strong legs are trying to snap together. Exhale, press up on your right tippy toe. Reach forward like you're about to dive off your mat. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, send your weight forward, hover. One more time, big breath in. And big exhale. This time, go for it. Fly up into your warrior three. Hold and breathe. Shoulders and hips are level. You can put your hands and foot down, by the way, if you need to. One more big breath in here. And exhale. Drop that right foot. Inhale, crescent lunge. Big breath, chest, big front body. And exhale, all hands down. Down dog. Shake it off. Let's keep going. Inhale for plank. Exhale, hop or step and fold. Inhale, roll it up. Okay, you ready for that weird tippy toe chair? Let's do that. Exhale here, chair. Inhale, tippy toes, fingers reach back. Exhale, back to your chair. Try to keep your hips solid, floating in space, okay? Exhale, reach back. Bring it back in. One more time, tippy toes. Bring it back. Inhale to stand, lift your heart. Exhale to fold. Palms are down, back to plank. Exhale all the way down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, back to down dog. Walk it out here, getting warmer. Find your down dog, all your checkpoints. All right, everything's aligned to the best of your ability. Hands push forward, feet push back. Inhaling here, get that right leg up and out behind. Okay, exhale, right foot steps between your hands. Inhaling here, crescent lunge. Exhale here, warrior three. Take that leap, rise up, shoulders and hips level with the mat, hold and breathe. Okay, now I'm gonna have us hold here for a little while. Remember, you can drop fingers and toes. You can always do that. Arms out to the side might be better for your shoulders. Arms forward will be more of a challenge, probably. Keep breathing. Okay, check this out. Take your right fingers, bend that right knee just enough, and tickle the floor with those right fingers. Left hand comes to the left hip. The right hip is going to contract, that right glute is going to contract and let the left hip float all the way over the right. But we need to stick that left heel out away. We're headed to a half moon. We can reach that left hand up, hold and breathe. Breathe and hold. Maybe the right fingertips just float up off the floor. Who knows? You might have a block. Keep breathing. All right, friends, one more big breath in here, in your half moon. And exhale, right fingers down, left fingers down. Okay, pivot so that we can drop the back toes back there. Let's come up to one more crescent lunge. Inhale here, crescent lunge. Big open front body. Exhale, all hands down, down dog. All right, shake it off. Notice how you feel. And inhale here, plank. Exhale, hop or step and fold. Inhale, roll it up. All right, exhale, down into your chair. This time go really, really, really low. Inhale to stand. Again, exhale, really, really, really low. One more time, standing. One last time, exhale, drop low. Nice, inhale to stand. Exhale, fold. Palms are down, plank. Inhale. Exhale, all the way down. This time, maybe cobra, maybe up dog, pressing the tops of your feet down with your strong legs, strong glutes, moving your heart forward. And exhale, down dog. 5 or 6 breaths. Noticing how you feel. Notice that heart rate, breath rate, body heat, sensations. All right, let's go with the left leg, up and out behind on the inhale. Exhale, drop the foot between your hands. Boom. Inhaling here, crescent lunge, just like before. Big chest. Exhaling here, pop forward into your warrior three. Remember your options. Fingers down, arms to the side maybe. Arms forward. A little more challenging for your shoulders maybe. Breathe. Remember, you always have a way out. So if you're ever not having fun, just take a break. It should be fun. Okay, speaking of having fun, let's get the left fingertips toward the floor under the left shoulder. Usually it's going to be a little bit off to the side of your left foot, not directly in front of it. Okay? And take your right hand to your right hip and stack it on top of your left hip. Make sure that your core is engaged and you're pulling your belly button in as you push through your right heel. Maybe the right hand comes up too. Maybe today, or maybe a few years from now, or maybe in the next lifetime, the left fingertips hover off the floor. But either way, we always like to play around with no expectations. Half moon, breathe, Ardha Chandrasana. Nice work, yogis. Gingerly, with control, come out the same way you came in. Slow control, headed back to that lunge. And let's take one more inhale into that crescent lunge. Come on up, spread open the front of your body. And exhale, all hands down, down dog. Shake it off. Inhale here, find a plank. Exhale, hop or step, fold. Inhale, roll it up. Okay, give me 3 nice and low squats. Exhale, drop it low. Inhale, bring it up. Here's number 2. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale, bring it up. One more. Bring it down. And bring it on up. Nice. Exhale here, big fold. Palms down. Back to plank. Inhale. Exhale, down. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Okay, 5 or 6 breaths here, yogis. Okay, you can slow your breath down intentionally. If you find your body is building a lot of heat and it's too uncomfortable, try inhaling through your nose and exhaling through a little hole in your lips. It's a cooling breath. Okay, nice cooling breath. Cool your body down. Let's keep going, friends. Inhaling here. Right leg up and out behind. Exhaling, right foot drops between the hands. Inhaling here, crescent lunge. Exhaling, shift your weight forward like you're about to go to a warrior two. But instead of doing that, send your left knee up and forward. And let's hold. Let's balance right here. So 1 foot balancing is so fun, but I do want you to keep in mind that you always have the option to put the left toe down, okay? You always have that option. So let's play around here. Let's play around with extending that left knee. So just play around. How much can you extend? Take a big breath in. Big exhale. Again, extend. And let it go. Remember to keep breathing. This time, extend, hold, and breathe. Okay, are your hips still level with each other? Is your left hip trying to come up in order to lift your foot? Okay, probably mine is. Mine's trying to. So we have to rock that left hip a little bit down and lift the foot instead. Keep breathing. If your hands get tired, you can always rest them on your hips. One more big breath in here. Stay on your right foot, exhale, and bend that left knee. Point the left toes behind you. Hold here. If you need a break, take it. But we're going to not grab that left foot yet. We're simply going to reach forward with the right hand. Like you're trying to give someone, like to shake someone's hand, okay? Hinging at your hips, please. Reach forward as if to shake that person's hand. Reach until your left knee is pointing more or less back. And then in that moment, you can reach back for that left foot. Attempt to bring the hand and the foot together. Maybe we grab today, maybe today we don't. The fewer expectations we have there, the better. Okay, so find your dancer posture. And if it's wobbly, that's awesome. Okay, you're kind of dancing with yourself here. Now keep breathing. Try to keep your hips and shoulders lined up with the front of the mat. And if you've got the ankle, you can begin to press the foot back, the left foot. Notice how it brings the left shoulder with it. Allow that to happen, but keep the left shoulder plugging in. You can lean even more forward if you need to, thinking almost maybe about dropping the heart level with the hips. One more big breath here. Please come out slowly the way you came in. Release the leg first, but don't extend the knee yet. Okay, we're unhinging from the hips. And we can release that left leg. Take a big breath in here, reach up tall. And exhale, fold. Palms are down, inhale for plank. Exhale, down. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Okay, 5 or 6 breaths here, friends. Walk it out. Okay, go through your down dog checklist and maybe spend a couple of breaths with your eyes closed here. All right, as you're ready, second side. Inhale here, left leg up and out behind you. Exhale, drop the foot between your hands. Boom. Inhaling here, crescent lunge. Peel open the front of your body. Okay, shifting your weight forward on the exhale. Shift, pause, and then send the right knee up and in. Hold right here. I'll turn a little bit to face you guys. Remember, you can always put the right toe down and come back in, okay? Have fun with it. Here we are. Ready to extend the right knee. Okay, get the knee level with the hip. Big breath in, extend. Big exhale, flex. 2 more times, please. Breathe. One more. Hold. Okay, without lifting the right hip, actually almost dropping the right hip and tucking it under. Could you lift that right toe? Nice work for the hip flexor. Nice work for your core. And can we talk about this left leg? Just really owning it right now. One more breath. Stay on that left foot. Okay, bend the right knee. Point the right toes back. Pause. Transitioning to your dancer posture. Okay, Natarajasana. Are you ready? So beginning to think about hinging at the hips, but not about grabbing the foot yet. Left hand reaches forward. Okay, reach forward with the left hand. Hinge and pause. When you feel like your right knee is pointed pretty much back, then reach back for the right foot. It may happen today, guys. It may not. You know what? It doesn't matter. But whatever you've got here, if you've got the foot, think of pressing the foot back while pulling it towards your right shoulder. So the right shoulder pulls in as the right foot presses back. Breathe. Attempt to level off those hips and shoulders. Nice breath here. Nice work in the hips, the core, the left leg. So rocking. Let's come out with control. Release the foot first. Unhinge at the hips. All the feet down. Nice work, yogis. Inhale here. Reach up with your big chest. Then exhale, fold. Palms are down. Inhale for plank. Exhale all the way down. Inhale here. Give me a nice up dog or a nice cobra, your choice. Exhale, down dog. Let's take some breath here in this down dog. We are quite warm. Nice active practice today, so the legs are feeling warm. All right, and as you're ready, right leg up and out behind. Okay, exhale, drop the right foot between your hands. See if you can just set it down. And let's walk the hands over to the left. And take a little side facing forward bend with the toes in slightly. Take a moment just to drop the top of your head toward the ground. And breathe. Kind of gather yourself after those standing balancing postures, kind of gathering your energy, slowing your breath down. Maybe lowering your body temperature a little bit with that cooling breath through the mouth. And if you notice the top of your head touches the floor, just bring your feet closer until it doesn't touch the floor anymore. And maybe you put your hands on the backs of your legs and gently hug your legs toward you. Gentle is the key word, please. As you are ready, friends, put your hands on your hips. Press into all of your feet, all 2 of them, and take a big breath in. Come on up. Okay, let's get a little bit lungy. Okay, we got our legs really nice and warm, so this is a great time for us to open them up. If we turn our toes a little bit out away from each other, go ahead and take your hands and just cross one hand to each shoulder, kind of mostly just to get your hands out of the way. You can do anything else with them. You can just grab your elbows, but just get the arms out of the way. And let's think of the upper body being very nicely balanced over the hips. So as we move, try to resist the temptation to bow or move in one direction. Try to keep the upper body balanced. It'll be challenging, but just do your best. Start to bend into the right knee. Okay, as you bend into the right knee, make sure the knee moves more toward the pinky toe than anything. And move the hips back rather than to the right. Just think of moving them back. Drop as low as you want to go, and then bring it back up. It's hard not to bow forward, isn't it? Let's try it on the left. Bend. Okay, trying to keep the ribs over the hips is challenging. Bring it back up. Okay, you're going to lean forward a little bit, but you're just moving away from that tendency. Let's go side to side. Okay. And let's play around with this. Okay. As you start to drop your hips in one direction, do you want to flex the opposite ankle and point that toe up to the ceiling? All right, and you can go a little lower. Okay, still trying to lean back, even though you're kind of obliged to lean forward. A couple more times. Okay, next time you come down on the left, let's pause there. If you need a break right now, you just need a way out, just sit down. Okay, if you're feeling pretty good, put a gentle press down in both of your legs against the floor. So you're pressing down against gravity, and breathe. Okay, maybe the left fingertips sneak around so the arm is in front of the left knee. They find the floor over on the left. Maybe the right fingertips reach up to the right. Breathe. Okay, if your legs get a little passive, activate them a little bit. Maybe this left arm curls around behind your back. Maybe the right arm curls around behind your back. Hold that leg, squeeze it in tight. Breathe. One more big breath here. Unwind yourself. We're coming up and out. And down to the other side, down to the right. Hold and breathe. Okay. Try to lean back, even though it's almost impossible. And maybe that right arm comes around front. Okay, push the floor down a little bit. Get some space there. Maybe left hand reaches away from right. Long spine. Maybe right hand reaches behind. Maybe left hand finds right hand. Squeeze the leg. One more big breath here. And let's let it go. Come on up. Take a big breath in. Reach all your hands up. Point all your toes forward. And with your exhale, just dive forward. Come on down. And let's take a little time to hang in this lovely posture. So toes turn slightly in. Again, take the feet wide enough that you can let your head really hang. And then I want to give you the option here. If you're one who likes a good headstand, then you can get into your headstand from here. And here's how I would recommend doing it. If you want to, you can come down from your knees. And you can just do this with your knees on the mat instead of with your feet on the mat. But I'll show you first with my feet. Okay, so you can come down to your elbows with your elbows into your shoulders and make a little a basket out of your hands. You just put the top of the head in your basket and look directly across your mat, just directly across to the other side of your mat. Maybe you get light on one set of toes today and just set them down, and that's enough. Okay, maybe you try toe to toe, set them down, maybe that's enough. Maybe today you want to try all the toes and get them up in the air. Okay, keep breathing here. Everyone's different with a headstand, but if you're up and you want to take a couple more breaths, enjoy yourself. And if you're just working on headstand, good for you. Keep working. Maybe one more breath, my friends. Come down with control, please. Lots of control. And then press yourself back up into your fold. And we're going to walk it back toward the front of the mat. So walk your hands back over by that right foot, please. Down dog. All right, inhaling here, find your plank. Exhale, hop or step, fold. Inhale, roll it up, lift your big heart. Exhale, drop down low into your chair. Inhale to stand. Exhale to fold. Okay, palms are down. Inhale for your plank. Exhale all the way down. Inhale for your cobra or your up dog, yogi's choice. Exhale, down dog. 5 or 6 breaths here, friends. Notice how you're feeling. All right, second side. Inhaling here, left leg up and out behind you. Exhale, drop that foot between your hands. Okay, we're walking our hands out to the right side of the mat here. Taking another forward fold. I'll spin around to meet you guys. Okay, we're going somewhere a little bit different with this one. Okay, so stick with me, okay? Hands under shoulders, and remember to leave a little bit of space between the line of your feet and the line of your hands so that your spine can be long, right? And then we're gonna bend into the right knee, moving the hips back, and then walk your hands in the same line, okay? So like maybe they're on the edge of your mat. You just walk them out to the right, but not any closer to the line of your feet. So they're under your shoulders. Okay, I hope that makes sense for you. Go ahead and reach up with your right hand. Take a big breath in. And exhale, bring it down. Left hand, big breath in. Exhale, bring it down. Okay, stick with me. Take a few more like this. Maybe 3 on each side. Inhale up, exhale down. Keep that right hip just about level with your right knee, okay? Get the right hip low, let it work. And 2. Last one on each side. 1. And 1. Okay, bring it back to center. Extend that right knee. Maybe take a little fold here for a moment, just to kind of hang. And let it go. Okay, notice how that right hip, that right leg feels. As you're ready, back up on your hands. And keeping them in the same line, let's just walk them over to the left, bend that left knee and send the hip back. So your left hip, your hips are just about level with your left knee. So just do your best there, but you can always lift, of course. Hips are moving back, so we have a long spine. So let's inhale here, left hand up. Exhale, bring it down. Nice and slow. Inhale, right hand up. Exhale, bring it down. On the left. On the right. One more time. On the left. On the right. Okay, back to center. Whew. Again, take another little fold here. Okay, if you guys like a headstand, maybe you'd like to do another headstand here. I'll give you a different way to get into it. Sometimes one way works better than the other, so I like to give you guys options. Maybe this time I'll show you from the side. So you can do this with your knees down or from your straddle position that we're in. So if you walk your hands back a little bit and just put the top of your head on the floor. Make sure you can still look straight across the mat. You're not looking up. That would be bad for the neck, okay? And you're not looking at the ground. That would be terrible. So make sure you're looking straight across your mat. And you'll put your hands down so that your wrists are under your elbows and your fingers are pointed at you. And you're going to want to keep a nice squeeze between your elbows because you're actually going to use your elbows for little props for your knees. So maybe today you just work on getting one knee to one elbow, other knee to the other elbow. And you can play around with extending one or two legs. So play around with your options. Sometimes this one works really well, sometimes it doesn't. Maybe one or two breaths wherever you are. And then try to come down with as much control as you can. Knee to elbow, back to your straddle. And then as you're ready, transitioning back to the front of the mat. I'm all turned around, but we'll meet back at the front of the mat. Inhale here, roll it up. Exhale down into that chair. Inhale to stand. Exhale to fold. Okay, let's transition to a little squat now. So we'll take the feet wide for Malasana. And drop your hips nice and low. So we want our toes turned out. Okay, toes turned out, heels turned more in. Okay. Okay, and think of dropping as low as you want to go. Of course, you may not want to come all the way down, and you don't have to force that to happen. But maybe get your palms together. And if you can stick your elbows between your knees, you can press the knees a little further apart and make the spine a little longer. And then try this. What if you actively move the knees away from the elbows? Nice work for your outer hip. And friends, we are perfectly set up for an arm balance. So let's go ahead and try it. We're perfectly set up for a crow. So if you just put your hands on the floor under your shoulders, you're going to want to come up on your heels and kind of shimmy your toes, your big toes, so that they're touching. Okay, hands under shoulders. Big toe ball mound is touching. And your arms are in between your legs. So if you already do crow and you don't need me to talk you through it, then of course you can just crow at your own pace. But if you want to do it together, here's how I would recommend beginning to attempt crow. First of all, get rid of your expectations. Just let them go. We're just completely 100% playing here. So big toe ball mounts together, elbows in between knees. Put a nice bend in your elbows and tuck it under your shin. So your shins are on your triceps. You feel that? Squeeze your shins together and squeeze your elbows in. So your shins and your elbows are pressing together. They are glued together. Just try lifting your hips up and dropping your head down a few times, okay? Notice when the hips come up, the head goes down. That's where a lot of people I notice start to get scared. And so just face the fear here a few times. Just face that fear. Hips up, head down. Now you know what it feels like. You know it's not dangerous. The floor is right there. Maybe next time you get the hips up, the head down, maybe you just pick up one toe, one foot, point it behind you, and bring it back down. Next time, hips up, head down, other foot points behind you, bring it back down. Maybe you do that for the next 6 months. Okay, who knows? Maybe you just do it for a week, but someday you're gonna do both toes, point behind you, and come down. When that day comes, you'll start experimenting with counting seconds, 5, who knows, 10. Okay, and if crow has become easy for you, first of all, I just want to congratulate you. If crow is easy for you, you are an amazing human. But when and if crow becomes easy for you, I want you to start experimenting with bending and extending your elbows. Bend and extend. There's always something to play with. Okay, try a few more crows, whatever you've got going on in your crow repertoire. And then as you're ready, friends, come on down, have a seat. Okay, shake out your legs. Hope you're feeling good. What a lovely practice. We're just gonna start to get a little bit more stretchy now and kind of bring the energy down. So let's take right foot in. Go ahead and plant it by your hips and just squeeze it in towards your chest. Give it a really nice, with the knee, a really nice hug. Notice how the right hip may not be as heavy on the floor as the left, so we have to rock a little extra weight there. And then we'll just use the left arm to hold the right leg. And you can turn this into a twist, looking behind you. I recommend using the right fingertips to even press the floor down a little bit and propel yourself into the twist. Big breath here. Maybe one more big breath here. And then go ahead and spin yourself out. Okay, since our theme today, one of our themes today is balance, I want to offer you a really funky challenge. Are you ready for this? Okay, check it out. Go ahead and get your right hand in the little triangle of space between your right leg and the floor, and then reach it through, put the right hand on the floor. Okay, we'll arrange that again later. Notice how your right foot hooks conveniently under your left ankle. If you bring your left hand a little closer and then try to get your hands more or less so you think they might be under your shoulders, how about just picking up your hips and keeping the left heel on the floor and set it back down? So notice you have to use this right leg and kind of squeeze your right arm kind of firmly. So the more you can squeeze that right arm, the better. But just play around with this. Try it a few more times. See if you can get the hips up and just set them back down. Okay, and then maybe at some point you come up and you play around with extending the left leg. And so you're just on your hands. Okay, hand balances are so exciting. Okay, if you're up or if you're trying to get up, take a few more breaths, take a few more tries. And then bring it down. Let it go. Just have the right foot resting somewhere near that left inner thigh. Fingertips down, long spine. Inhale. And exhale, fold your heart forward. Let's just breathe right here. Okay, you may have your hands on the floor supporting your upper body. You may have elbows, but please do support your upper body and don't let it just hang in flexion like this, please. Also, please resist the temptation to grab your leg and pull. Please just let your intrinsic fold happen. Okay, I want you to feel the back of your body spreading open. Remember to keep your shoulders away from your ears, please. And the more of a flex you can put in that left ankle, the better. One more breath here. Let it go. Go ahead and press yourself up. And if you want to lean back on your hands, you can windshield wiper your legs out a little bit. Ready for the second side? Let's have the right leg be the long leg now. And we'll move the left foot in. Okay, we can use both of our hands just to hold the leg close for a little while. It's nice to give yourself a little time just to feel the leg moving inward. And then finally, when you feel a bit more settled in, you can take the right arm just to hold the left leg and enjoy that. Looking behind you, fingers down, long spine, inhale. Big twist, exhale. Think of dropping into that left hip extra heavily and twisting from the belly button up. Maybe one more breath here. Okay, as you're ready, release yourself from this, and we'll drop that left knee to the floor, and we'll begin to play around with that funky balance. So it's really helpful, I think, to get the left arm in first. So you can even just pick up your left ankle and kind of clamp your left leg around your left upper arm. And try to get that hand so that you feel like it's going to be under your shoulder when you come up, okay? Keep that left leg strong. Now we can hook the right knee on that convenient little hook of the left foot. How convenient is that? Okay, get the right hand so you think it's going to be under your shoulder when you come up, and come on up. You can use the right foot for helper at first. Okay, you can use the little right foot to even push, but it's almost easier to not use the right foot. Okay, maybe today, maybe another day, everything comes up off the floor. Okay, if you're attempting or if you're up there, either way, keep breathing. Give it another try. Enjoy the posture and the experience. One more big breath. And let it go. Hips are down. The legs are down. Okay, the left leg is now just resting on the floor. Fingers around that right leg. We have our long spine inhale here. And exhale, fold. So here's where you might have your hands supporting your upper body, letting your head hang with a long spine though. Okay, maybe elbows. Long spine inhale. Fold on the exhale. Remember to put a really strong, healthy flex in that right ankle, please. Like the toes are trying to touch the top of your head. As you're ready, roll yourself up out of this. Extend both of your legs. And rounding your spine, let's see if we can roll back really slowly. And once you land, bring your knees into your chest, grab one knee in each hand, and just gently rock your low back. Close your eyes, kind of massage out your hips. Take a few breaths, feeling your back on the mat again. As you're ready, get all your legs up, and we'll cross the right leg over the left. Bend the knees, cross there once, or cross at the shins twice. Your decision. With your arms out wide, make sure to hover your legs off the ground instead of dropping them all the way down. So we'll hover the legs to one side, looking away from them so that we get that nice twist. And bring them back in and hover them to the other side. Bring it back in. All right, side to side. Keep breathing. All right, next time the legs drop to any side, just wherever they fall, just let them fall. You can let them all the way, okay? And then make sure you ground the opposite shoulder blade. We're looking out to the opposite hand. Find some slow, long, deep breath here. Really bring in your internal body temperature down, maybe using that exhale through your lips to cool your body. Okay, as you're ready, keep the legs crossed just like they are. The right leg still crossed over the left. Just bring them over to the other side. Let them fall. Maybe grab a knee. Shoulder blades down. Long spine inhale. Strong belly exhale. Okay, bring the legs through center and now untangle them. Shake them out in the air. Other side, left over right. Cross at the knees once. Maybe cross the shins twice. Your choice. Okay, hover on one side. Hover on the other side. Okay, notice as you're doing this, this is a great twist for your low back. So it's kind of recalibrating your whole spine. And it's also massaging out your glutes, okay, which we did use quite a bit today. Next time your legs drop to one side, hold right there. Just enjoy that twist. With your eyes closed, looking away from your knees. Strong belly exhales. One more. Keep the legs crossed, left over right. Just switch sides. Switch the sides that the legs are on. Drop them in that direction. Look away. And breathe here. All right, as you're ready, bring it back into center. Release your legs. I just have one more stop for us before we rest, okay? We worked our shoulders and our chest a lot today with those hand balances. So let's release the front of the shoulders. If you rock your weight onto your right hip and put your hand on your left glute, just grab it and then sit back down on it. Other side, right hand to right glute, grab it, sit on it. So you're grabbing your glutes, okay? Press down into your elbows. Keep a tuck in your chin so your neck doesn't blast open here, but you're propping yourself up on your elbows. Still holding your glutes. I just find it's nice to have something to kind of hold your hands so they don't slither all over the place. Keep that tuck in your chin. Use your shoulder blades to scoop your heart up, 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 up. So you want to feel a nice release in the fronts of your shoulders, okay? And if all is going well, keep your neck long, please. Keep your chin tucked, please. But you can drop your head. But try to keep a tuck in your chin. And once you get there, just enjoy. Push the floor down with your elbows. Scoop the heart up with your shoulders. Release the fronts of the shoulders. One more big breath here. And tucking your chin back into your chest. You can move your elbows to the side. And come down to your final resting posture. We made it. Close your eyes. Find your breath. Watch it get very slow. A very effortless breath. With each inhale, could you feel a little bit lighter and expansive? With each exhale, let go of any effort or tension that might be remaining in your body or your mind. Allow yourself to spend the next few moments being really hyper aware of your breathing, the sensations in your body, every single sound you hear, every single thought that passes and dissolves, every emotion. Notice all of it with the exact same unshakable compassion. And please keep resting this way as long as you can. Thank you so much for joining me.